What's up, guys? Welcome back to another MCOC Alliance War, and for this war we are back in Tier 1, showing the mini-bosses there. I think for now this is going to be the team that I run with for a while, but we'll see if that changes sometime in the future. Maybe if they do away with diversity, then I'll switch, but as for right now, I'm just going to stick with this team. So up first we have Hawkeye, and I always forget about the strike back on this node. Luckily it hasn't caused me to push anybody to a special 3, but when using my special attacks, I'm not actually thinking about the strike back. If you saw in the last fight, I almost pushed Ultron to a special 3, but I didn't. This fight, I don't push him too close to a special 3, but I really wasn't paying attention to the strike back. Just as you see, I like to bait out that first special instead of the second, but since I was backed against the wall there, I went ahead and did my third special, and luckily right afterwards he did his second special. Didn't have to bother baiting that out, and yep, just finish him off with my first there. So up next we have a science on unblockable first, so we all know who this is. We have SpiderMan, and the plan is to just skip over the unblockable first part, which can be difficult because he does have that evade. So was hoping to get a stun there, and I did, so able to push him over with that first special there. So much easier to evade that second special, and this time I believe I go to my third special and try to do a combo and then fire off the third special to push him over 2 bars of power. And since he didn't evade, I actually could have got like one more hit in there. I think I only did 4 hits, I'm not sure, but I was too worried about his evade. But didn't matter, I was able to get him to his second special again. And yep, just taking it real careful. Back up, get to the third, try to push him as far, but you saw he evaded there, so I had to fire it off, and not enough to get him to second special, but it didn't matter because it ended the fight there. So really good fight against Spider-Man. Didn't have to worry about that first special. Up next we have Ghost Rider on the armor up, so the plan is to push as far, what am I saying, is to get to my second special and fire that off. I should start using, well, I probably would have used Hyperion for this fight if it wasn't a Mystic, but for future fights, if this isn't a Mystic, I'll probably use him just because it's so much faster to get to second special with him than it is with Iron Man. And you see the armor up, it only lasts, or armor break lasts for 9 seconds, but he gets that armor up back after 5 seconds. So yep, it's just the same thing, fire off second special, get that armor break. But the good thing about that is he did, I'm not sure if that one or a different one, but I'm pretty sure he got a crit on one of those. But it doesn't matter, the fight is over after that one right there. Alright, so up next we have a Cosmic, and definitely wasn't expecting to see Phoenix here. But I think I took a decent amount of damage just from blocked hits on this fight. I could have played it a little bit better, I should say. See, the first half of the fight went pretty well. I think it was after she got the regen and took a little bit of extra block damage. Actually, maybe not. I can't remember. That's why I shouldn't wait so long to do the voiceover for these fights. I do know that I did go into a regen. Actually, I could have finished off the fight there. Just needed to do a combo, but I just wanted to bait out the second special just in case. So did a combo, then L2 and ended the fight. So up next we have a science, and okay, so this is the fights where I took a lot of block damage, and actually I'm not. I may have taken also some what is ricochet damage. I'm not sure. I don't actually pay attention to when I attack into her block. I'm not sure if I did that in this fight or not, but yeah, that could have cost me some health if I did as well. But it seems like I started off the fight pretty well, but I know by the end of the fight I have just like 10% health left. So yeah, you see I should be evading those instead of blocking them, and I do have that aftershock charge up there, so lost some health there, but yeah, should be able to end it here, right? Fire off first special, but nope, only got one incinerate. So if I probably would have got like 3 or 4 incinerate, I would have been able to finish it off. Right now I was just either waiting for my first special or waiting for her to use her second special. So first special came first and fired that off. Alright, so I want to say this is my first time fighting Green Goblin in war, and I remember fighting him in the quest, so the idea was to push him to a second bar of power and evade that. But as you're going to see here, okay, not this time. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, coming up. Let's see. So do a combo, fire off first special. I go, nope, I didn't fire off the first special, but I go to evade it, and he dashes back, but I still get hit by the second special. So I guess I dashed back too early. I'm not sure, but since Iceman was the only bleed immune champ that I brought in, I had to revive him, come back in, and this part of the fight goes a lot better, and I realized that I should have been taking my time, letting the suicide masteries kill him off, because he had suicide. So something to think about the next time I fight a champ with suicides is to take my time and let the poison / bleed do most of the damage to him. So I waited to see if I was gonna have to go to this fight or go to the Mortal that was in the middle, but my teammate took down the Mortal, so brought in Hyperion for this fight. I wasn't expecting to finish it off. I just wanted to chip off as much damage as I could, because I'm not planning on using Hyperion against the boss, because it was a Dormammu. So yeah, that's guaranteed death by degeneration there. So the plan is to just keep firing off first specials and evade that's unblockable first. So one thing I do like about Hyperion is his power gain, so you can just keep intercepting with first specials. Actually dashed back there, but for some reason it just didn't work out. So I brought in Iceman just to save Iron Man for Dormammu if I did end up fighting against them, which I didn't end up getting any fights in against Dormammu. Not that I'm complaining, So the plan for this is to just push him to 2 bars of power. Whenever he gets close to 1 bar, I stop my combo and then try to push him as far as I could. I do like 4 hits and then back off. Basically, I'm trying to fight him how I fight him in Alliance Quest, which actually it's a little bit different because I use Wolverine in Alliance Quest. But anyways, can't remember if anything goes bad, except I did misconnect on that. But other than that, I took a lot of block damage. I don't think I ended up getting hit at all. Not sure how long this fight goes for, but he is getting close to the end. Like I said, just trying to keep my distance when he has that 1 bar of power. I really wish they would make it how it used to be, where you could just easily evade that first special at any distance, but yeah, I don't know what changed. I think it was when they changed his second special that it made it harder to evade the first special. I don't know why, but you know, whatever. But anyways, he's about to fall right here. Just combo and it's over. So, like I said, I didn't take on the boss. We did end up losing by we just needed to get 2 boss kills, and I think that would have won 100% for the other 2 battle groups. But as you can see by defender kills, we didn't do too well in this war, so we just decided to save our potions and take the loss in this war. But anyways guys, that's it for this war, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.